Somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. I say somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. And if you ain't got a neighbor, look at yourself and say, she finna bring it to fuck a night. Oh, we gonna jump right into it, because that's how we do it over here. I ain't gonna tarry too long on this tonight, but somebody asked me to talk about Roger Troutman. So I'm gonna show you what it is, show you the numbers that come up in this blood sacrifice right here. Roger Troutman was born in Hamilton, Ohio. He was born on November 29th in 1951. Roger Troutman was the fourth born child out of 10 kids. His mama had 10 kids. Can you imagine having 10 fucker kids? When I'm babysitting just 4 kids, I'm going crazy. So can you imagine a household full of 10 kids? Huh? My, listen to it. They said when Roger Troutman was a child, he was spoiled rotten. His brother said they'll be getting their asses beat for all types of shit. But it was something about that little Roger Troutman. They said his parents would not whoop him for nothing. He ain't never got an ass whooping his whole life. They said he was just spoiled. His brother went on to say that Roger Troutman, he said that he was the comedian of the group. Okay, he was the comedian. He said they'd just be sitting there, and Roger Troutman would just start capping on everybody, talking about their hair, talking about their clothes. So he had just a down-to-earth personality. They say he had a natural charisma about himself. Roger and his brothers used to listen to music all the time when they was younger. His father noticed little Roger loved the guitar. And Roger, he wanted to learn how to play this guitar. So his father brought him a guitar. Little Roger said, shit, I got this guitar. Now I need to know how to play this motherfucker. They said little Roger started bartering for guitar lessons. His mama would cook some food and give it to Roger. Roger Troutman, he would give it to this homeless guitar player. He was a homeless older man. So his mama would cook this food and he'd give the food to this old guitar player. And the old man would teach him how to play the guitar for a home-cooked ass meal. That's a good exchange. So that's how he learned how to play this guitar. He would remember the chords. Okay, and he'll write them down, memorize it in his head. And he just went on playing and playing until he got skilled. Roger got so good on the instruments, his daddy, Rufus Troutman, he got him in the competitions. He got him on TV and everything. When Roger Troutman was in his teens, him and his brother, Lester Troutman, they start traveling on the road, making a name for themselves. Now, most folks, they don't know this, but Roger Troutman was discovered by George Clinton. George Clinton. George Clinton signed Roger and his brothers to his record label in 1979. A year later, they forced George Clinton to close down his record label. And Roger Troutman, he ended up signing with Warner Brothers. Every time some motherfucking body signed to that Warner Brothers, it's like a warning. I said it's like a fucking warning. They end up getting killed. I'm going to show y'all that in these sacrifices. Check it out. Everybody know Roger Troutman was famous for using that talk box. Y'all know the vocal effect that T-Pain be using today. Well, Roger Troutman, he was famous for that first before T-Pain brought it back. When Roger Troutman got on that stage with that talk box, he had the old folks in the nursing home on their fucking feet dancing. I'm talking about everybody was dancing. It was just like a new sound to our ears. Roger Troutman had a big influence on certain rappers today. And even some of them rappers have followed his lead. And they using that that T-Pain effect, that voice box effects today. When Roger Troutman and his brother died, it devastated every fucker body. Now the word is. I said, now the word on the street is. Guess what they said? They said that Roger Troutman's brother, Larry Troutman, they said that he shot and killed his brother Roger. Then later on that same day, he turned around and killed himself with a gunshot to the head. That's what they said. But I'm coming to tell you, that's some bullshitter. I said I done went into this story. That is some bullshitter. This was a blood sacrifice ritual. This was a ritualistic killing that happened to him and his brother. Get into it. Roger Troutman, come on and let's do it. Roger Troutman and Larry Troutman, they was killed because they would not agree to do certain things. These two brothers was the blood sacrifice for a ritual killing. I'm going to break it down. Look at this. Look at the numbers. The numbers do not lie. Roger Troutman died August 25th in 1999. Come on and let's do it. 2 plus 5 plus 1 plus 9 equal 35. 3 times 5 equal what? 15. 1 plus 5 equal what? 6. It equals 6. He died at age what? 47. 4 minus 7 equal what? 3. We see the 3 and the 6 in this sacrifice right here again. Why it keep coming up? Why does fucking 3 and 6 keep coming up? Because the powers that be left they mark in this one. His brother, I said I'm going to break it down a fucking night. His brother and him died the same fucking day. How old was Larry Troutman? How old was his brother Larry Troutman? He was 54 years old when he was pronounced dead. 5 plus 4 equal what? 9. Flip the 9 and you get the fucker 6. Put it together. The 3 and the 6 in their death. In they death date. In their age. It come up to what? 3, 6. This was a fucking blood sacrifice. A ritualistic fucker murder. Took him and his brother out. And tried to blame it on Larry Troutman and say that he killed his brother. Not so. It did not go down like that. We can't keep making these numbers up like this. I ain't even done. I'm going to have some more where I'm breaking down these blood sacrifices, Motown blood sacrifices, and I'm going to bring it to y'all. The 3 and the 6, it keep on coming up. It keep coming up. Motherfuckers ain't got to lie about this shit. Y'all just don't want to believe it. Y'all gullible, deceived. They taking our black brothers, taking our black sisters the fucker up out of here when they feel like they ready to take them out. That's what's going on. This was a blood sacrifice and it was a ritualistic murder. Okay? I'm going to say it again. The brother's death, Roger Troutman and Larry Troutman, ritualistic murder. Get into it. I'm trying to tell y'all.